Hello, my name is Rachel and this is my channel, The Girl with the Pilates Mat. Welcome to class. Today we are doing a 30-minute mixed ability class and this is going to be a knee-friendly session. So we're going to work on exercises that are going to strengthen all the muscles around the knee, the glutes, the legs, the hips, but we're not going to put any pressure on those knee joints at all. All right, so if you're ready, shall we begin? Okay, so come down onto your mat. And what I'd like you to do to start is to come back onto your elbows and to look at your legs and look at your alignment. So I want you to start by aligning your knees with the hip bones, so the very front of the hips here. And then following down from the knees, trying to line your feet so they're not turning out or turning in, they're just going straight ahead. Now draw the abdominals in and a little bit of pressure down into those elbows. We've got a nice alignment through the body. We're already now working our core. Now, keeping your right knee in line with your left, I want you to take a breath in, and as you exhale, just extend that right leg, should I say, without the knee changing alignment. So you're just going to straighten and then pop it down, just touch the floor. So keeping your knees level, extend and tap, extend and tap. So we're really working the muscles that extend that leg, that work the knee joints. But by keeping those legs level, we're really targeting the muscles that we want to strengthen. We're going to do one more. You should be feeling this in your thighs and come down. Let's do the other side. So again, keeping that leg in line. So you're going to extend and tap, extend and tap. Now, if you do have knee pain and straightening the leg is not for you, just do as much as you're able, okay? Keep that going. Keep looking at the legs. You want to keep that alignment. That's it. 3 to go. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now keep the same concept, but we're going to do this in a turned out position. So we're going to work the muscles on the inside of the knee. All right, so we're going to open the knees out. So your knees are a little bit wider than your hips if you're able to. Same concept. We don't want the knee moving up or down. We just want to start with the right leg. So point the toe and now extend that leg out, keeping the knee where it is, and bring the foot back, tap the floor. So you're going to extend, tap, extend, tap, extend. So this is working the muscle on the inside of the thigh. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Rest that foot down, point the toes of the other leg. Here we go. Extend for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Well done. Bring those legs back in line. Push yourself up. And then from there, holding on to those legs, let's draw the tummy muscles in and come down onto the floor. So we're going to do our pelvic curls because they're great for strengthening hamstrings and glutes. So press the hands down. Take a breath in. Breathe out, tilting the pelvis towards you and pressing into those feet, peeling the spine up off the floor. Now really focus on the legs. Okay, you want to feel your feet pressing down. That's going to activate those hamstrings. Take a breath in here. And as you breathe out slowly, coming down through that spine, back down onto your mat. Let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Now focus on your feet. Try and feel big toe, little toe and heel connected as you press up. Good. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Coming back down. So really focus on connection through the feet today. Again, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And peeling up. Inhale to hold. Exhale. Slowly coming back down. Good. Let's do 2 more. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And lifting up. Inhale to hold. Exhale to come back down. Last one. Deep breath in. Press into the big toe, the little toe, the heel. Lifting up. Good. Inhale. And exhale to slowly come down. Now, rather than a curl, we're going to do a straight lift up. So this is to work the glutes. So you're going to take a breath in, breathe out, push up, inhale, tap down, push up and down. So focus on feeling it now in the bottom and down. Push up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Well done. Let's bring the legs up into our tabletop position. Take your arms out to the side, palms up. We're going to do the spine twist. So this is very much for the waistline, for the core. So draw the tummy muscles in so you can feel the back of your leggings or whatever you're wearing, your waistband on the mat. Now breathe in and take that pelvis over to the right. Inhale. Exhale to come back. Go over to the left. Breathe in. Breathing out to return. Good. So over to the right. So going slightly slower just to work that core a little more today. And up to your left. And up. Now we're going to go over to the right. Extend both legs. Exhale, bring those legs back and gently bring the feet down. Over to your left. Extend. Bring those legs up and lower down. To your right. Extend. Lift up and lower down. And to your left. Extend, lift up and lower down. Well done. So from here, I want you to bring your hands, bring your hands up, interlace your fingers, turning your palms away. You're going to press your hands against your right thigh and send the left leg out. So you want the sense that this thigh is pulling in at the same time these hands are pushing away. So the knee stays pretty much above the hip. So it's going to work your legs and your core. Keep that waistline pressing into the mat underneath you. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, switch legs. Switch legs. So think of that kind of push me, pull you ideas. You can feel it in your core a lot. You can feel it a lot, but you can also feel it in the leg. Good. 2, 1. Come back to that right leg up. Now nod your chin, lift your chest up. So we're going to make it even more challenging on the abdominals. So here we go. Deep breath in, switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to rotate and think of just holding onto the outside of that right leg, getting that little rotation. 1, switch, 2, to your left, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Again for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8. Bring those knees in. Well done. And take yourself back down. So let's come back to our knees bent. Press the hands down. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to do a little pelvic curl. So you're going to tip back, peel yourself up. And we're just going to find a moment of stability here. I want you to think of your pubic bone tilting up towards the ceiling, so you can feel the stretch in the front of the hips, but you can feel all your bottom and hamstring muscles working. And then from there, we're going to lift the right leg up, tap it down. Lift it up, tap it down. Lift it up and down, up and down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that leg down. Let's go on to the other side. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's slowly come back down. If you need to release that back a little, you can just bring those legs up, hands underneath, and then just gently draw those knees towards you. Okay, from here, I want you to press the thighs away, lift your head, draw the abdominals in, and think of coming up. We're going to do our teaser prep. So feet stay off the floor. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in, and slowly coming down. So you're holding onto your legs. You're just coming to your waistband now, and then you're going to inhale, head forward. Lifting up, draw those shoulders down. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly down. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. So good on the arms, this one as well. So if it's hard for you, really use your arms to help you come up. If you push your hamstrings down slightly, that will also help you lift. So if you need that assistance, do use it. Coming down, and last one. Inhale, lifting up. Well done, and placing the legs down. Okay, so we're going to sit up, but we're going to take our hands behind us a little now. Don't want you to feel any pressure on those wrists. This is just because we're going to work through those legs. So separate your legs slightly. And I've done this in a lot of my knee pain videos. So we're going to think about these muscles that go around the kneecap. So if you need help, you can place your hands just either side of your kneecap, just above, and just squeeze in slightly. So what you want to do is try and do an isolated contraction there of that muscle, so you feel it activate, and then a little lift. Doesn't look much, but if you do it, you're really going to feel that, and then let it relax. So you want a little contraction, lift, lower, and down. Now when I say contraction, I'm not pressing into my knee joint. I'm trying to actively recruit the muscles above the knee, lift and lower. Again, contract, lift and lower. Going to do 2 more. Contract, lift and lower, and contract, lift and lower. Great for working these muscles around the knees. Okay, so same thing on the other side. So I like to do thumb on the inside, and then second finger, third finger, should I say, on the outside. So think of contracting, lift, lower, relax the muscle. So it's contract, lift, lower and down. Contract, lift, lower, relax. Contract, lift, lower, relax. Last one. Contract, lift, lower and relax. Well done. Okay, so get you to come onto your side. Okay, so let's be up on the elbow, so we get a little bit of work through the core. Let's have our bottom knee bent, top leg reaching out and trying to line, so look down your own leg, trying to line all the way down from here, the side of the hip, down side of the knee to the toe, okay? Then we're going to have the hand on the hip, we're going to lift here, and we're just going to bring that leg up. So we don't want height, we want real control here, and we want to keep the knee facing forward. So we're working the muscles on the outside of the hip, and down, lift and down, lift and down, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to bend the knee and take the foot back. So the knee is still in line at this point. Okay, now you're going to bring the knee forward, keeping that core engagement. You're going to uncurl the leg. You're going to flex the foot and then draw that leg back until it is back in line with the hip. Point the toe. So think of the leg going back. So that's activating back of the leg. Now we bring it forward. So this is core, hip flexor. And then knee extension. That's it, flex. Take it all the way back. Point the toe. One more like that. We're going to bend. Bring it forward. Extend. Flex. And bring it all the way back. Point the toe, well done. Come on up, let's go do that on the other side. So bottom leg is bent, top leg extended, elbow underneath the shoulder, lifting up through the side. We're going to start with a lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now keep that knee where it is and just take the foot back. That's it. Then you're going to fold it forward without dropping down. So push into this elbow and then extend. So really challenging on the core as well. Flex and then reach it back. So think of heel going back. Point the toe. Again, take the leg behind you. Bring it forward, unfold, flex, reach it back and out, and point. One more, then bring it forward, unfold, flex, reach it back, and point, and take the leg down. Let's come onto our front, staying up on the elbows. Okay, so we're pressing into those elbows, we're drawing our abdominals in, so you're not letting your tummy collapse. Really pull those tummy muscles in. You want to feel like you've almost got this off the floor. Okay, and then we're going to do a point, a flex, a point, a lower. Change legs. Point, a flex, a point, and lower. Point, flex, point, and lower. Point, flex, point, and lower. Point, flex, point, and lower. And point, flex, point, and lower. Okay, from there, bring your body down. So you can just rest your head whichever way you want. You can be looking at me, or you can have your forehead on your hands, shoulders relaxed. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to bring that foot up, so bending that right leg, and then we're going to flex it. And we're going to try and think of heel to ceiling and down, heel to ceiling and down, lift and lower. So this is working your glutes, lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Relax that leg down. Let's go on to the other leg. So bend the left knee, flex the foot, think of the heel to the ceiling for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Well done. Now separate those feet to the corners of your mat. Turn the leg out. Bring your hands around. You're going to do a little back extension for the spine and for your core. So relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in, lifting the chest away from the floor. And as you breathe out, push into the hands and bring yourself up as far as you're comfortable going. And you're going to inhale there. Exhale, we're going to bring those elbows down and then bring the body down onto the floor. So let's try again. Inhale, lifting to the bottom ribs. Exhale, pressing up. Inhale to hold and exhale to come back down. One more deep breath in. Exhale to come up. Inhale to hold. And exhale to come back down. Now bring your hands back around. Bend your legs. So we've still got our knees apart. We're going to bring our heels together and flex the feet. And now we're going to try and lift both heels to the ceiling and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Extend those legs and roll back onto your side. Excuse me, sound a little bit husky there. Okay, so we're back on our elbow. We're lifting up and we are going to bend the bottom leg once again. We're going to bring this leg up once again. We want alignment to start with the hip. Very important now. We're going to take the leg slightly back and up. All right, but we're not going to arch the back. So you only take it as far back as you can without your pelvis moving. Okay, and then bring it forward. So reach it back and forward. Excuse me, back and forward, back and forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring it all the way forward, lift it up and circle around. Forward, up and around. Oh, my hip's clicking. Forward, up and around. One more. Forward, up and around. Now we're going to go back the other way. Back up and forward. Back up and forward. Back up and forward. And back up and forward. Now you're going to lie down. We're going to switch legs. So top leg's going to bend, bottom leg's going to extend. Excuse me. And then, oh dear, sorry everyone. Then we are going to lift that bottom leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come on up. Let's go do that on the other side. Oh dear, sorry everyone. I have got a cold, as you can hear. So, coming onto the elbow, bending the bottom leg, lifting up. Okay, thinking of keeping that pelvis still and take the leg slightly up and slightly back and bring it back. Lift for 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Circle forward for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4. That's it. And then back the other way for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Well done. And back. And then from here we're going to switch legs now. Okay, and lie down. Flexing the foot of the outstretched leg, you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then from there, you're going to roll onto your back. I'm just going to finish with a really nice stretch. So put your hands underneath your right knee, or your right thigh, and then you're just going to extend, flex, point, and bend. Extend, flex, point, and bend. Extend, flex, point, and bend. Extend, hold it there, and gently take it across to your left. Feeling that stretch down the outside of that right leg. Take a nice deep breath. Good. And coming back. And now gently out to the other side. So hold on with your right arm. You might want to take your left arm out to the side just to counterbalance. Inner thigh stretch there. Good. And then bring it back. Let's change legs. So we're going to extend, flex, point, and bend. Extend, flex, point, and bend. Extend, flex, point, and bend. Extend, hold it there, and then gently across to your right. So you're feeling that stretch on the outside of that thigh. Good. Bring the leg back to the center, and then taking it out the other way, take your right arm out to the side just so you've got that counterbalance. Good. And then from there, bring the legs back in, bend both knees. Take a deep breath in, lifting that head, breathing out, pressing those legs up. Well done. And we shall finish with those feet out in front, in line with the hips, hands on the knees. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, take the chin to the chest. Slide the hands down and give yourself this final stretch here. Go to wherever feels good on you. So you just hold on wherever you can reach. Take a deep breath in and then breathing out, going into your stretch. Good. Think of extending your spine now. So that's really going into a nice deep stretch there. And slowly coming back up. And there you go. That is your session for today, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed it. That was our 30-minute mixed ability, knee-friendly Pilates. There's no pressure on the knees at all today, but lots of work of those muscles around the knees, the lower legs, the thighs, the hamstrings, and the glutes, as well as the core. So don't forget to press the like button. Please do subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. If you'd like to support me and this channel, then you can buy me a virtual cup of coffee on Ko-fi. See all the details down below in the description box.